Hello everybody, welcome to this exciting episode of Bob the Sign Man. Today, Jose and myself, we're going to make a little trip down to the south end of the county on Golden Gate Drive. We're going to install these two litter removal signs that I'm going to pick up the trash on. It's called Golden Gate Drive. It borders Highway 29, which is the main artery to and from the Napa Valley.
Hello everybody, welcome to this exciting episode of Bob the Sign Man. A lot of things happening here in the sign world. I got approved by YouTube to use their little logo on my sign, so it's a reality now. I was kind of hoping they would. So I kind of made the sign ahead of time, and I was hoping I wouldn't have to change. But anyways, I'm all approved. You got to jump through hoops and barrels to use that little logo. I didn't want to take any chances of losing my channel and disappointing my fans. Thank you for watching. A lot of things going on. Did the old COVID-19 haircut again. Got all, I think about the sixth time I've done it now. Save about $35 every time, so save a little money. So we'll jump into this. I'm going to go out and install that sign coming up here on this exciting episode. I'm going to install the sign this week, and then I will go out and pick up the trash the following weekend. So I'll kind of fill you in on how that's going. Got my favorite shirt on here, Albert Einstein. Great minds, think alike. I bet you guys didn't know he had a twin brother. A lot of people don't know that. His name is Frank. I'm sure you heard of him. Frankenstein. Sorry about that. Just couldn't refuse. Anyways, let's jump into this exciting episode of installing Bob the Sign Man's Adopt a Road. Don't want to miss it. Guaranteed.
Okay, here we go. We got to our location where we're going to replace this existing sign. Jose's getting the equipment ready to go. And what we're going to do then is we're going to drive this anchor into the ground. And Jose's getting the jackhammer. He operates the jackhammer. Jose's really great asset to helping me out here. He's been with me for a little over a year now, and he's doing all the heavy lifting after I recovered from my surgery that I had about a year ago. I'm still kind of going through a little recovery on that, but what we're going to do is we're going to drive this anchor in the ground, and then once we get the anchor in the ground, we'll be able to build the sign and get it going and everything. So as you can see, I've sped up a few of these areas here to kind of move things along a little bit. All in all, it takes probably about 20 minutes or so we spent here by the time we installed the new sign. So what we're doing here is I'm making sure that the post is going to fit into the anchor. Sometimes you got to get the little burrs off of it. Jose's already jumped up on the back of the truck there. He's going to start building the sign. Me and him have worked together so long now we almost don't even have to talk to each other when we're doing this. We just know what needs to be done. So we're going to get the sign out now, and we're going to attach it to the post. I'll get all the necessary hardwares ready, and Jose will cut out the holes that are already on there on the sign where we're going to mount everything. So here's what the sign is going to look like here. I have to kind of show everybody what we're doing here. And so we're going to attach it to the post with some hardwares that we use. Just we use galvanized nuts and bolts so they don't rust out too much. So we're going to get going on this and get the sign attached to the support. Okay, there's Jose. He's getting the hardware all attached to the sign onto the post. He'll be doing that. I'm kind of fishing out some of the stuff out of the box that we're going to need for this. So we'll get this attached here. Okay, there's Jose. He's finishing up on there. I've been kind of getting in batteries and nuts and bolts and stuff, the stuff that he needs to get everything going there. And after we get the hardware attached, what we're going to do is we're going to cut the sign post off to kind of get that sign elevated to the correct height that we need. Right now we're attaching, as you can see on the back there, we're going to attach these wind braces to the back. We call them back braces, wind braces, whatever. It stops the sign from flexing so much in the wind, because that wind will really whips around in the south end of the county. So those wind braces actually help give the sign support, because it's a big sign. It's 36 inches wide, 45 inches tall. So that's what we're doing right now. We're going to finish up here attaching all the hardware onto it. And then once we get the hardware onto it, you'll see us, like I said, we're going to cut the post to length so that it'll fit onto the road. And we want to get the sign about 6 to 7 feet tall. And as you can see, we've got the sign already ready to go. And we're going to go ahead and insert the sign into the anchor that we drove into the ground. I explained a little earlier how we do that. And I'll tell you, this video, the sign looks like it's crooked, but it's not. It's just the way the camera's looking. You'll see when we get done here and the end what's going to happen here. So right now, everything's done there, and I'm just tightening up the corner bolts that we installed the signs with in there. And Jose is going to get a saw out, and we're going to cut down that existing litter sign that was in back of there, because those people are no longer doing the litter pickup there anymore. The lady and her, I guess she had a school, and there are some teachers that used to go out and pick up the trash on this road. So nobody's been picking up the trash on it for years. So I drive by it a lot, so I decided I'm going to go ahead and pick up the trash. So we're going to cut this post down, as you can see right here. All that's left now is to load it up and move on to the next greatest adventure. Okay, here's those anchors that we drive into the ground to put in the new signs that we install. It's approximately 30 inches long, and you saw the jackhammer that Jose was using that drives them in. And then what happens is once they're in the ground, then the post will fit inside there, and it has the holes where we attach we use corner bolts that are about 90-degree angle. We go into them. These are 2-inch square tubes that fit inside of there, and they drive in the ground pretty far. We usually leave a couple holes up at the top, a couple inches. So there's a good 28 inches in the ground, and it depends on if the ground is too soft. Then what we'll do is we'll attach one of these plates to it through those holes, and what it'll do, it'll stop the post from moving at any angle or anything like that. I bought these at a Vineyard Supply company for $3.50 a piece, and it has holes that are drilled that match up perfect with these. And some of as you can see, what it is some of the vineyards up here in the valley, they use them. They'll put their grape stakes in. So to buy these from the companies that we use, they're like $20 a piece. So it's a pretty good savings. I'm only paying $3.50 a piece. All right, there you have it. Sign's all installed. I told you it was straight. That last camera angle looked kind of funny because I had my camera sitting on a bank though. But anyways, it's nice and straight. I don't want that sign crooked because it's got my name on it. And so here we are. We're going to go down and we're going to install the sign on the other end of the road. Okay, here we go again. Back at it. We're going to install the sign on the other end of the road that I'm going to be picking up the trash on. And you guys kind of know the program, so we're just going to get going and do our thing. After we get this sign installed, me and Jose, what we're going to do is we're going to canvass this area a little bit, check out some surrounding roads to make sure that there's nothing going on, no damaged signs or anything. That's what we usually do. When we're in an area, we kind of work that area for the day, so we're not, just driving from one end of the valley to the other. We like to stay in one geographical location, get as much work as we can, in that area for the day, and then we move on to other areas. So we're always constantly working in areas, so we get all over the whole valley all the time, and it's a pretty good strategy. It keeps us keeps us out there, keeps our eyes open, and we can check on the signs and everything. All right, there we go. There's the number 2 sign ready to go. All right, there you go. Both signs installed, ready to go, ready to start my trash pickup. Like I said before, I'm just one person with one road, and I'm going to pick up one bag of garbage at a time. We can all sit around and complain about stuff, and Lord knows I've done my share of complaining. So I just kind of thought one day, you know what? I'm going to go up and do something about it. And one of my biggest pet peeves has always been, garbage along the road. I could never understand for the life of me why people have to throw garbage out on the road, but they do. So I'm going to go out and start picking up trash. And is it going to make a difference? Maybe my road, my bag of garbage, maybe not. But if we all did that, not saying we all go out and get a road, but if we all pitch in and do something in the community, I think it'll help. If we all do something, no matter how small it is, it'll help. But if we all do nothing, nothing will ever get accomplished. Alrighty, as always, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next exciting episode of Bob the Sign Man. And I'll keep you posted on how my trash pickup's doing. I'll have a video soon to follow.